Hey everybody, it's Melissa Martinez again. I'm here with Mayor Luge. We just love her. So we're talking about our summer staycation. So we partnered with Fort Worth Hotels by Earhart Properties, Phelps Health, the Waynesville St. Roberts Chamber of Commerce, and the Tourism Bureau to bring you all of these different places where you can come and you can get active, get out in nature. You post your pictures. Every Monday we give away a staycation where you can get away without having to go away. You get a meal for a family of 4 and then one night stay in one of the Fort Worth hotels by Earhart Properties. You can choose from one of those, so it's a really good deal. But to get you out, we're just kind of showcasing some stuff. So Mayor Luge, last week we had the Laughlin Park. Today we are at...
This is the Roubidioux Park, and this is what we call our main park or our upper park. We actually have several park properties in the city, including 4 neighborhood parks, and I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but we started building neighborhood parks back in the late 90s. So this is our main park. So I'm just, you know, with me as mayor, you got a twofer because I'm a history teacher as well as a mayor. And so I was elected in 2012, and our city hall was in the old police station, is in the new police station on old Route 66. And one day we were rummaging around in some of the rooms down there, and we discovered this beautiful plaque hidden behind a furnace.
Wow.
And I said, you know, we must memorialize these people. And so some of the history of this park you can see on this board. Don Clark is still very much alive and very good friend of ours, very active with the Committee of 50. And in fact, when I put this up several years ago, I had so many comments from the families that were represented here. And, you know, members of their family who went on to say, you know, we thought people had forgotten.
Oh, wow.
And so notice the date. This was a piece of property that was donated to the city, and it happened in 1971. Wow. By the way, I arrived about 6 months later.
Wow.
So by the time I got here to teach school in 1971, this whole area was one big empty field. There was nothing here. And so we began working. Don Clark, I believe, was the first chairman of a park board, and we've had probably, gosh, not very many really. I have been one of them. Adele Nichols, Roger Olney, recently Sean Wilson, and of course now Lawrence Beamer. So we've had a few people that have taken over the love of this park, and again, 1971, and look at what has happened here.
It's amazing.
We have grown this thing to where I think it's one of the most beautiful parks in the state of Missouri. In the 1990s, I was on the park board and got elected chairman, and we began working on the Roubidioux walking trail. And as you're standing here, you can kind of see people walking along. Last night I was here. We came and parked and just watched all the activity. And we got a lot of people that bike our trail now because it is hard surfaced now through a grant that we got, I believe, 2 years ago. But we built that trail with a grant. Plus, in the late 1990s, we were successful in getting a capital improvement tax passed for park improvements here in Waynesville. The citizens overwhelmingly approved it. It's a half-cent sales tax, and usually makes $100,000 a year. And so we have been able to build a trail, build bathrooms, do the Trail of Tears exhibits, do, of course, the playground.
And those are some nice bathrooms.
Yeah,
I mean, they really are.
The first bathrooms, the first modern bathrooms we've had. Now we have 2. Shortly we're going to have 3. There is a new one being built.
I saw
over here,
that.
where the extension of the trail will happen. So eventually our Roubidioux walking trail is going to make a circle for you runners.
Oh, we love it.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's going
Thank
to
you.
pick up down here, and you can run all the way downtown.
Wow.
Come along in front
I
of the
love
pawn
it.
shop there at the bridge, cross over, and get back on the trail.
You
So
know,
it'll make one big, huge circle. And
That is super exciting for me because, you know, I'm the race director for
well,
Frog
we
Hill
are
and other
excited
races.
about
So,
it, and
gosh,
in
we
fact,
love that.
You know, we're kind of leery right now because of all the COVID things, what it's going to do to our budget.
Yeah.
But this was something that we had already ordered our materials, and so this project is going ahead.
That's awesome. So can you show us some more around the park? Do you
Yes,
wanna
I
look at
will.
the
But
playground?
I wanted to say also that we've built pavilions with that tax money.
And you've got 4 of them?
We've got, and there's two down below.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
that's
we have
correct.
set, I believe there's probably 6. But we rent those
Down
to
by the
public,
walking trail.
And of course we have to rent them because we have to pay somebody to come clean them up. And then be sure and notice that we also built the spray park.
Oh, yes.
And that was done when Roger Olney was chairman. And one of our plans is to make that bigger. But we'll just again see what happens to our budget.
Boy, the kids really enjoy that
Yes.
spray park.
Oh yeah.
I know my kids when they were little, I took them there a lot.
So just kind of picture this, you know, the early 70s, there was nothing here. Nothing. And now look what we've got.
It's wow, that is amazing.
This playground project was a $500,000 project.
Oh my goodness.
We got grants, we used our capital improvement monies, and then this community raised over $200,000 for this project. And what makes it so unique is it is an accessible playground. Kids with autism, kids with cochlear implants, kids with muscle disorders, there's something for everybody there.
Yeah, that's a and it's appropriately named. Do you want to tell them about the name?
Well, it's the Little Heroes Playground. Our committee came up with that, and of course we wanted to feature the military. And in fact, as we put the 5 branches in there, all 5 of our branches at Fort Leonard Wood began doing fundraisers so that they could purchase the different features that go with their branch. But it is very popular. We know that people will drive hundreds of miles to allow their child to swing in a swing. One mother wrote me, probably I always cry.
I know, you're going to make me cry too.
I'm such a crier. But a mother wrote me just right after we opened this. A military wife wrote me and said, "Thank you to this community for what you've done." She said, "My son has a cochlear implant, and every time he goes to a park, he has to take his ears out because the metal makes a screaming noise." Oh. Well, our slides and our equipment are not made with that kind of material. And he could actually leave his cochlear implants in, Melissa.
Wow.
And his mother said, for the first time, he heard people and other kids laughing, and he got to swing. It was just a wonderful, wonderful letter, and it made the whole thing worthwhile. So, beautiful, beautiful addition to our park. Here you can see a bunch of people running. You know, even during the COVID crisis, our park has been very active.
Yes.
As you well know.
Yes.
We're just very proud of the park. And, you know, I was looking up a little history for you. If you will look down this way, you can see there's now a parking area there that we just put in probably a couple years ago. But right beyond that sits our water treatment plant.
Right.
Do you know that the first water treatment plant we built in Waynesville was 1942?
No
Your mayor
way.
wasn't even born.
Wow.
And what is so hard for people to to imagine is that water treatment plant simply put the sludge back into the Roubidioux.
Yikes.
And that went on for many, many years. You know, people complain about the EPA and the DNR. I thank God for them.
Yeah.
Because that treatment plant down there cleans our wastewater 99% pure.
Wow.
And it goes back into the Roubidioux.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I've watched the whole process, and sometimes I just am amazed at how clean the water turns out to be. So again, you can see our soccer fields. We have soccer fields across the street here where we're building our new bathroom.
And they have a place where you can play volleyball. There's a basketball hoop over there.
Yes.
Yeah, this park is amazing. And I noticed you guys built a little tiny playground over there as well.
This is for toddlers.
For toddlers. Great. That's
We left
awesome.
that. And another thing I know that's on our budget is we're going to put a set of swings here.
Nice.
And I said, be sure and do adult ones.
Uh-oh,
the
we've
adults wanna
got
swing
some
too.
photo bombers. Hello, George from Folks Health.
Hey.
George.
Dr. Paul Black, we hope to have him join us in New Family Medicine.
All right, it's nice to meet you. So we are down here. We're actually promoting our staycation.
I know.
So Mayor Luge is
I
helping
gotta go
us.
pick up that certificate for you this weekend.
So we've got over 20 people already in our
Outstanding.
Yes, so
Great.
we're
Are
you
super
wel-
excited.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Welcome, Mayor Waynesville.
Welcome. First thing we really did though was plan it. We planned what we wanted, kind of did the layout where the old playground was. And of course this is like maybe 3 times bigger than our old one. which by the way we
Yeah.
donated to Richland.
Oh, nice.
Richland Schools, and they rehabbed that. And so the people that donated money in our community really donated to 2 projects.
Yeah, that is really neat.
And so we're just really thrilled with this. We had so many great donors. You see the donors there on the board. And of course, here's Croker.
Yes, we love Croker.
A lot of kids like to come and get their picture made with Croker.
That's a good Facebook cover page with Croker, wouldn't it be?
Yes,
a
it
profile
would. It
picture.
is.
Yeah.
Got a little water out there. Didn't drain very good. We gotta look at that. So
That's nice that it's rubber, so it's easy for the kids to play on, isn't it?
in a new parking lot
Nice.
to service this. And then if you'll get a shot of this up here, the Brad Bohannon family, both of them are graduates of Waynesville High
Yes, I went to school with
School.
them.
And they gave $50,000 to
Oh
this
my
project.
goodness,
And so we put their name in our sign.
that is amazing.
They're amazing people. Of course, they were here for the dedication, brought their children with them. Our first modern bathroom in the park was this one here.
Yep.
And here comes the school bus.
Good timing.
And then our trail goes all the way down here and all the way around. the
And
back of the
yesterday,
park.
guys, that's where this trail will take you over into Laughlin Park. It will
Right.
go under the Roubidioux
Yes,
Bridge.
yes.
And so you can get, it's about a mile on there, but you can do it several
Yeah.
times. You can head out to Superior Road.
Okay. Notice the old totem pole here. And it's kind of a iconic little thing in the park.
That's been here forever.
Really, the tribes that were denoted in that totem pole really were not in this area. But we had some woodcutters in our community that
Nice.
worked on that, and of course it's kind of iconic right now.
Yeah, that has been here as long as I can
Yes,
remember.
it has been here probably since the 80s would be my guess.
Yeah.
I remember working on it when I first got on park board.
Pretty neat. Pretty
We
neat.
began a memorial bench program, and you'll see a lot of benches throughout the park memorializing people. Swing that kids that are in wheelchairs can use. We have baby swings. We have the high back swings for kids that have muscle disorders and can't hold their heads up.
Oh, yes,
So
yes.
it's just amazing. And again, all of our slides, all of our little features are cochlear implant friendly.
That is really,
Yeah.
really neat. I love it.
We have the the noise makers.
Love those.
We are fenced in for autistic children. They tend to wander, and so we're fenced in. Near the Pulaski County Library sits an old motel,
Yep.
and that's a very iconic motel on Route 66.
Is that open still?
No,
Okay.
I believe the library owns that now.
Okay.
They donated it to the library, and I think they use it for storage. But the Dial family owned that. And back in 2015, Mildred died, and she and her husband left $70,000 to the city for a park project. And this is what we built with their money.
That is amazing.
And I will tell you, there was not a penny of taxpayer money used on this project. The whole thing cost $70,000.
Wow.
So it was the money that Mildred and Russell gave.
Mayor, we thank you for this tour.
I have enjoyed it, and in fact, peek over in the corner there at all those kids. That's
Oh,
probably
we
a
love
daycare-
seeing that.
It's probably a daycare group.
Yeah, see, they're all
They are
outside.
probably having themselves a picnic. They've been walking on the trail. This is just a grand place for kids to come.
It truly is. It's got something for everyone out here. Yeah.
So everybody, come and see us. A lot
Yes.
of activities here. Once COVID calms down, we'll have a lot more lot more activities.
We will. Mayor, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I enjoy your company.